Welcome to the hottest movie review on the internet today, the A-List Review. I'm your host, the Game Changer, Wes Troop, and today I am taking a look at a movie that's swinging into theaters this weekend. Yes, that's right, cheesy, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, I wasn't really anticipating this film, but let's see what I thought, shall we? Because here's my review of The Legend of Tarzan. Oh! Taking place in the late 1880s, the King of Belgium is in search of diamonds in the Congo. His most trusted servant heads out on an expedition where he runs into a tribal chief who will in fact trade the diamonds if they bring him one man. Any guesses? Tarzan, of course. However, Tarzan now goes by the name John Clayton III and is a civilized English lord, well, la-di-da, who lives in a beautiful home with his wife, Jane. John is soon approached about going back to the Congo by an American who wants to investigate rumors of slave labor going on in the area. John and Jane return to their old stomping grounds, but are captured and separated. Will Tarzan be able to save Jane one more time? Well, what did I think of The Legend of Tarzan? I thought it's a mediocre adventure film. There are some cool action sequences, including a brawl on a train, hippos chasing the characters, a fight between the returning Tarzan and his ape family, and of course a little bit of the iconic vine swinging and yelling. Oh, yeah, a little bit of that. Many of these scenes felt rushed, and I wish they had been longer. You just got interested in something, and 30 seconds later, it's over. I'm sure a lot of you know what that feels like. Anyway, I did enjoy the stampede of a finale, though. There are a few funny one-liners sprinkled in from time to time, but the most I laughed was at the main title screen that had a huge trademark symbol next to Tarzan's name. What's up with that? I had a hard time getting invested with some of the plot in its downtime, as it just wasn't very exciting and had me checking my watch. It also tends to take itself too seriously throughout the film and forgets to have fun. One of my favorite things, though, are the flashback sequences of Tarzan being found and raised by the gorillas and meeting Jane for the first time. It's familiar territory, but I rather would have seen that movie. Tarzan's scenes interacting with the animals, such as lions and elephants, which are all CGI, is interesting as well. The cast does a fine enough job, starring Alexander Skarsgård as John Clayton III, aka Tarzan, the man who was raised in the jungle and now has ventured back, getting himself into another adventure, the gorgeous, yeah, she's gorgeous, Margot Robbie. How you doing? A highlight as Jane, the sassy wife of John who wants to go back to the Congo and visit her friends, but of course she gets captured. Samuel L. Jackson as George Washington Williams, another one of the best things in the film, the American who goes along on the journey with Tarzan and Jane. Christoph Waltz as Captain Ram, the deranged villain who will do anything for the king's diamonds. Christoph Waltz as a villain? You don't say. I've never seen that before. I like him. And Digimon Houston as the tribal chief who wants Tarzan dead. While there's nothing necessarily bad about it, I wish The Legend of Tarzan would have been a more enjoyable experience overall. I'm going to give it the rating of meh. It's okay. Alright, well, that's the show. I'll be back with another review tomorrow, actually. I'll be reviewing the BFG, so make sure you tune in for that. And if you haven't seen it yet, check out my review of The Purge election year, all the movies that came out this past weekend. But until next time, don't forget to subscribe right here on YouTube. youtube.com/westside515. You can like the show on Facebook, facebook.com/WestTroopAlist. And of course, you can follow me on the Twitter or the Instagram @WesAlist. Until next time, Troop out.